here's the part 2, and I think she's chewing my hand now. See, I love animals, but like this dog is enough of a baby for me. But long story short, whenever I asked him, we were talking about work and what I envisioned, and he said, well, you work from home, so like you could take care of them. I said, but I don't want them. And I said, so how am I going to have time to take care of myself? Well, I mean, I'm going to be making 6 figures. And I was like, that's great. What does that mean for me? Like, okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. And yes, I am aware that I look awful right now, but I have to, this story is too important not to share. So anyway, it gets to the point where I'm like, it became very obvious that he expected me to work full time, take care of kids full time, and basically somehow still look good. And by the way, this guy was not attractive at all. He was short, fat, and bald. He got me because of his personality, not his looks. And take care of kids full time, and cook and clean and all that stuff full time, so he could just chill after work because he had a hard day. Doesn't matter that I would work, I would probably work double what he did. Didn't care. Be really careful about who you have children with, because in a lot of situations you're better off either, or you know, maybe you find someone, there are some good men out there. My dad was one, and I know some people who married very good men. Almost everyone I know who's married likes their partner, for the most part, or they start off liking each other and something went awry. But long story short, you know, when it comes to kids, either do it on your own or be really careful, because you can't make someone want to be a father. Most men out there are nothing more than a sperm donor. Like I said, my dad was the exception. Sadly, that's very common. The bar is very low for men. I think my dad had 2 brothers who were disabled that he had to care for. So he was a really excellent dad. I think because of that, he'd always wanted to be a dad. It was just the way things played out. And my parents both really wanted to be parents. A lot of people don't. They don't necessarily want to get married. They don't want to have kids. They want the wedding and the babies. They don't want to actually put forth the effort it takes to build a family. Sorry, I have 2 pups with me. Or to, you know, build a marriage or anything like that. They want literally nothing. They want the aesthetic, but not the actual work that goes into it. And there is a ton of work.